to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Crawford's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Alvarez's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Fighting out of the low corner, Crawford. And he's up on the fighting out of the low corner, Alvarez.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. That is a sharp uppercut by Crawford. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that can be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So, start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flinch of the right hand. Throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Crawford's well off the mark that time. Good defense, just covering up down low. Alvarez's combination punching is working well here. And he ties up on the inside. Come on, kid. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Kenny, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Crawford. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Alvarez. Well, he goes to the gut with the right hand. What a big shot by Ricardo Alvarez. Down. The question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this way instincts kick in. You got to start moving.
Did you see that? Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Crawford's wondering what hit him. A huge counter punch came back at him. He engages in the clinch. And he comes right back with a headshot. A stinging uppercut by Crawford. Off target with that hook. Scored well with the left downstairs. Scored well up top. Oh, a devastating power punch. Ricardo Alvarez. Round comes comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Crawford's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Counters with a crushing blow to the head. Scores big with the hook to the head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter punching. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. We see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Crawford. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Alvarez. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
Gets rid of that body shot. Crawford's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Not much caution here. He's just made a decision that, heck, I got to try to end this fight any way I can after being hurt myself.
Yeah, but what he's forgetting about, and he might remember when he's in the locker room being woken up, if he winds up getting caught on his way in, he's jumping right into the shark tank. And when you jump right into that shark tank, you're going to get bit.
Crawford's left working well that time. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate about the sport, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. They expect a guy to box. You hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
A huge uppercut by Crawford. Crawford's been hurt by that shot. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful.
Oh, he just hit a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Alvarez. Alvarez is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Crawford's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Crawford's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Crawford. Accurate counter punch by Alvarez. Crawford's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. A solid uppercut by Crawford. Crawford's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Last 10 seconds. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Still not moving enough. Move.
And that's the end of round 3. Crawford's put more action to these first 3 rounds than we've seen in most 12-round fights. Your scorecard at the start of round number 4. Remember, they traded knockdowns. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And he's using that information, that experience very well. He understands where he could be vulnerable, but he understands also where he has to exploit the weaknesses of his opponent.
By Ricardo Alvarez, thumped by a left hand. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Crawford's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't. He returned fire right there, and it worked. And wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's over. Look at this. By Ricardo Alvarez. Bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Alvarez.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, 1 single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.